Hi, Michelle Masacchio, Fit Money CPA, where Vet Med meets smart business. Hope you are having a great day. So, 25 numbers are in. What are you doing with them? Are you reading them? Or are you just say, hey, I hope they're okay. I hope they're right. So, we want to read these numbers like a CEO. So, a CEO doesn't just hope the numbers are right. They don't just guess, and they don't panic because they actually know how to read these numbers. CEOs don't manage their business by looking at the bank balance. And the reason being, there's a difference between the bank balance and profit. So most business owners just look at the numbers, and CEOs look at the numbers to decide what happens next. If you're only looking at the P&L, you're not driving your business. You're actually looking in reverse, because that is just a matter of reporting history. So what the first rule is that I want you to remember is stop looking at revenue. Revenue is great, revenue is fine, but your revenue can increase even if you are in a loss. And as you know, if you're looking at revenue and you're looking at your bank balance, it may not necessarily be the same thing. So let's look at some other items. So the second thing I want you to remember is read the numbers in the right order. So here's why it matters. The first one is cash. And what you're looking for is how much cash do you have on hand? How long can the business run if nothing else were to change? How long can the business run with that amount of cash that you have on hand? Do you have an emergency pool of money? These are the things we want to look at. The second thing is profit. Not did I make money, but where did I make money? Are you making money in surgeries? Are you making money in dental? Maybe you're making money in your wellness package. So we need to know not just the bottom line, but let's pull out the different services that you offer and calculate the profit on those. Third thing is your cost structure. How much of your business is fixed versus flexible? So you have hard costs and you have variable costs. So we need to know those numbers, because if we come into a tight part of the year, obviously our hard costs, our utilities, things that we can't get rid of, we have to pay those. The variable costs, we can work with those, work around those, maybe eliminate some, maybe we don't even need them at all. So things to think about, things to look at. And the fourth thing I want you to remember is the owner pay. Are you consistently paying yourself? Or on some months, some payrolls, you say, well, money's running kind of tight, so I'm not going to pay myself. We need to make sure you have a healthy business so that you can get paid every time. And we want to make sure that you also are receiving some distributions. Yes, you're in business to help our furry little friends, and I am so thankful for that. And you need to take care of yourself and your family. So rule number 3, numbers need to trigger your decisions. Every report should help you answer questions. What do I keep? What do I stop? What do I change? Once you start asking yourself these questions as you're looking at your numbers, you are becoming the CEO of your company. So let's talk about some common mistakes. And here's where most people get stuck. They outsource their numbers and they mentally check out. So you hire me, we're taking care of your bookkeeping. You know it's going to be right because we're doing it. But that's when you check out. You don't double check the numbers. Yes, we do the numbers correctly. So but you need to understand the numbers. And again, I don't want you looking in reverse. So that's one reason that we have a monthly call with our clients, so that we can help make the decisions that need to be made. So I want you to do this today. I want you to pull up your 2025 P&L. I want you to answer a couple of questions for me. What surprised me? What frustrated me? What can I do to improve my profit by 10%? These are strategy questions. These help you move forward. So your numbers aren't the problem. It's how they're being read. And again, you guys haven't been taught how to read these numbers. And if you would like help thinking like a CEO, just drop CEO in the messages below, or direct message me, and we'll get you set up on a call, and we can talk about how to help you become the CEO of your business. Remember, you run the practice, we run the strategies. Your real profit, your real